What is up, guys? Welcome back, and hello if you're new. This is Certified Dingus back with another Certified Banger. Today is going to be a bit of a change of pace because I'm not going to be making Lao Fort meme videos, but I'm going to be talking about something that has annoyed me for quite a while, and that is the state of American television today. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about all American television here. There's definitely some good stuff like Stranger Things and Fred 3 Camp Freight, but those are pretty rare games from what I've experienced. Because for every good movie or to show Disney or Pixar or occasionally Netflix produces these days, it seems like there are 100 trashy sitcoms or Hell's Kitchen ripoffs. Just last night, I was watching King of the Hill, a real high-quality show that perfectly represents life in Texas. The joke's pretty much all in, and you can tell there was a lot of passion and work put into it. I mean, my dad almost passed out laughing during that episode. Bobby went to a women's self-defense class and started kicking everyone in the groin, and it is not easy to get my dad to show that much emotion. Unfortunately, I was also watching Mansby last night. My little sister wanted to watch it because she's too young to know what taste is yet. Even from the description, I knew I wasn't going to like it. It's about that Mr. Bean guy trying to kill a bee but failing and destroying a bunch of stuff. I don't have anything against Mr. Bean. I know a lot of you watching probably simp for him, but I'm indifferent toward him. I never saw anything with him in it apart from a few minutes of Mansby, so I don't really have an opinion on him. Mansby really is awful though. I read the description, and I thought maybe that could be funny if done right, but does there really need to be a whole movie about that? And then I found out it was a series. They made a whole series about a man trying to kill a bee, and it isn't even funny. I remember when I was like 5, there was this children's book I would read all the time. I don't remember what it was called, but it was about this guy who found a spider in his house and he ended up floating and destroying his house trying to kill it. It was a pretty funny book, and it was like 20 pages. That is the amount of time a joke about someone destroying things to kill an insect needs. It is not funny enough to need or deserve a whole series. I only saw like maybe 10 minutes of Mansby, but that was enough for me to instantly judge it and decided it's a horrible series. But seriously, couldn't come up with anything funnier or more original. Back to King of the Hill. There was an episode where one of Hank's dead friends got mad at him and put a bunch of fire ants in his yard. Bobby captured some of the ants and the queen started controlling him and getting him to do stuff for him. That is funny, and it was only a subplot of the episode. A series about Merbean falling under the control of a queen and doing stuff for her would have been way funnier than a series about him destroying things for a dumb reason. King of the Hill understood when jokes aren't funny anymore. It understood that it needed new jokes to keep the series fresh because no one wants to watch the same thing over and over. It's a simple concept, so why is it so hard for some people to understand? If you aren't good at making jokes, that's fine, but don't make a comedy series. Anyway, that's basically it. Mostly I just wanted to rant about how much I hate the first 10 minutes of Mansby, so really this video isn't about how much I hate modern American television, but more about how I hate one specific series which made me remember all the bad American shows I've watched. I do have hope for American television though. Again was amazing, and I'm hoping people will start taking notes and realize that animation doesn't equal childish and that there are some things that can be portrayed way better through animation than live action. Like I don't know, you're lying a pro. You would think that a live-action movie about 2 kids who play piano and violin with mental health issues would be pretty easy to make, but there's just so much more that can be portrayed by animation that live-action really can't hold a candle to it. But that's a whole nother video, and I need more video ideas, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore now. Moral of the story is watch King of the Hill, and I'm Dingus out.